Warning, Instagram's algorithm just updated, and if you don't implement everything that I'm about to share with you, you are going to see a massive decrease in the amount of organic reach that you're seeing right now on Instagram. And there is a post type that you guys need to be avoiding right now because this post type is absolutely destroying the amount of organic reach that you're getting, which is why you're not getting as many followers as you see so many other creators getting on Instagram right now. That being said, if you do implement everything I'm about to share with you right now on Instagram, you are going to start to see massive growth. This creator right here gained 10,000 followers in just the last week. This creator over 100,000 followers, and this creator over 1 million followers just in the last week alone. And the only thing that they're doing differently than what you're currently doing right now is they already implemented everything that I'm about to share with you in this video. For starters, each post that you do on Instagram right now essentially has its own type of algorithm. Let me explain. Stories, you need to post them in a certain cadence in order to get a lot of views on them. In addition, they have a different engagement metric. How do you get views on stories? You need to make sure two things happen. First, that you're posting them sporadically throughout the day, and then secondly, that people are actually engaging with them. Now, you're probably wondering, Rob, how do I make somebody engage with my stories? The easiest way to do it is to do two things. First, upload videos that then somebody is going to watch. It doesn't work that well if you just upload your reels or a piece of video content because somebody's just going to click on that and then go actually look at the video that you posted on Instagram or on Reels. Instead, what you should do is you should have different polls. For example, if you're a business, you should have, should I sell this or should I sell this? If you're making something about sports, it should be, are the Warriors going to win tonight or the Suns going to win tonight? Or if you're doing something about makeup, it's like, which look do you like better, the top look or the bottom look? And then get them to vote by getting them to click on something within the video. Or what you can do, and you can do this in any niche, is add a Q&A. Get people to ask questions, then you can answer those questions. This really increases the amount of engagement that you can get, and they're gonna give you a ton of different video ideas for what you can do on Reels, what you can do on YouTube, or just what kind of things they wanna see you do in the future on Instagram. Now, when it comes to photos, videos, IGTV, and Reels, each one of those also have their own algorithms, so let's go into them. And for starters, we're gonna start with Reels because Reels has by far the most amount of organic reach on Instagram. By far, and by far, Reels is going to help you grow the quickest on Instagram. So, when it comes to posting on Reels, you guys should be posting on Reels at least once a day. At the very least once a day. Ideally, you should be posting 2 to 3 Reels a day at least. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, but Rob, how can I do this? It takes a long time for me to be able to create my content. The easiest way for you to be able to do this is making your Reels a mix of both regular content that you're actually creating, original content if you want to call it that, and curated content. Now, you're probably wondering, Rob, what does curated content mean and how can I do it to significantly decrease the amount of time that I'm spending creating Reels? And that is going to be reposting the best posts that you find under the hashtags for your specific niche. Yes, reposting them, giving that creator credit. So many accounts do this amazing. Baseball Lifestyle 101, a company that I work with on Instagram, does an absolutely amazing job at doing this. In fact, they built a multi-million-dollar business literally by reposting other people's content. If they don't have the best baseball content available to them that they made originally, then what do? They repost other people's content, give them credit, and in a lot of cases, they actually end up getting way more views on their content that they reposted than the original creator did. So many of you guys are making the mistake right now also of reposting your TikToks on Instagram Reels. Now, you can create the same type of post, add the same sound, have the same kind of trend going on, and that does work on Instagram, but make sure that you do not have the TikTok watermark. Instagram's not gonna pay you for these posts. Yes, Instagram does pay a ton of creators for Reels. If you wanna learn more about that, I'm gonna be dropping a video on it next week, so please make sure you smash that subscribe button. In fact, if you wanna grow quicker on TikTok, you wanna grow quicker on Instagram, and ultimately, you wanna make more money on both those platforms, you need to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I drop 5 episodes a week on how to grow and make money on these social media platforms. So please smash that subscribe button. You will not regret it. All that being said, I would not post more than 4 times a day on Reels. So many creators are making the mistake of posting more than 4 times a day on Reels, and ultimately it's killing your organic reach. Please do not post more than that. Also, a ton of other mistakes that I see creators making when it comes to Reels, and this is honestly just killing the content that's actually on Instagram Reels, is one, nobody is adding a hook to their Instagram Reels. Please use text on the screen, add a hook. This works great if you're gonna be curating other people's content. This works great if you're creating your own original content. The reason that so many people don't get views on the Reels is because nobody watches the video, and the #1 metric that the Reels algorithm is looking for is the amount of watch time that you're receiving on your post. So please make sure that you're adding a hook, and you could have a horrible video. Instagram Reels right now is like TikTok was early in the beginning, where the topic didn't really matter, and what really mattered was just getting a solid amount of watch time. And the easiest way to do this is to curate other people's content, add a hook on top of it, or create your own original content based off of what is working under the hashtags in your niche, and then add a hook on it to increase the amount of watch time you're gonna get. Also, so many creators are messing up when it comes to the hashtags that you need to be using on Instagram Reels, but don't worry, I'm gonna share with you the hashtag strategy that I recommend in just a couple seconds. Before I get into that, I did wanna emphasize, you guys need to be using trending sounds on Reels. Reels is is kind of like TikTok. It is not the same as TikTok. That is not what I'm saying, but it is kind of like TikTok where if you add a trending sound on top of what you're doing, this is gonna make your Reels get way more views. If you don't know what sounds are trending on Reels, then what you need to do, go into the hashtags for your niche. And if you don't know what the best hashtags are for your niche, again, I'm gonna share that with you later in this video, but go into those hashtags, go under the Reels section of those hashtags, see what sounds are popping up over and over again, or what sounds are on videos that have over 10,000 views, and then start implementing those sounds into your posts. Now, when it comes to the best time to post on Instagram right now, you need to be posting at 3 different time slots. The first one, 11 a.m. to noon. The second one, 3 to 5 p.m. And then finally after 7 p.m. Now remember, you guys wanna be putting out multiple posts on both Reels and your stories, and if you're doing photo content during each of these time slots. That means you shouldn't be posting all of your stories from 11 to 12. You should be posting some stories from 11 to 12, some from 3 to 5, and then some after 7 p.m. Now, when it comes to your Reels and when your photos, what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna break them out. For example, 11 a.m. to noon, you might wanna post the Reels in that slot. The 3 to 5 slot, you might wanna get your photo out during that slot, and then from 7 to whenever you're posting at night, and then you might wanna put out 1 or 2 more Reels content during that time period. And you're probably wondering too, Rob, but what kind of hashtags should I be using? How many hashtags should I be using? And the answer is simple. You guys should be using 3 to 5 hashtags every single time that you post on Instagram. I would not use any more hashtags than that, because if you use more hashtags than that, it's actually going to end up hurting you. I have a full length video about how big the hashtags that you use should be, how many of them you should be using, and even whether or not you should be going niche hashtags, broad hashtags, or what you should be using in that case, that I'm gonna link out to at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. Now, if you're struggling to come up with content that you should be posting on Reels, again, you wanna curate other people's content. If you wanna create your own original content, what you need to do, go into the relevant hashtags for what you're trying to create a post about, and then look at the top videos. Look at the description they use. Look at the hashtags they use. Look at the sound that they use. Look at the hook that they use. Look at how long the video was, and then start recreating those videos for yourself on Reels. When it comes to photos, when it comes to IGTV, and when it comes to just regular video posts, you guys need to pay very close attention to what I'm saying. IGTV posts, they were doing well in the past on Instagram. They do not do well anymore. And regular video posts, I would avoid posting those also, because why are you gonna post that when you can post on Reels, get way more views, get way more organic exposure? If I were you guys right now, I would only be posting 3 different types of posts on Instagram. First, Reels content. Secondly, stories. And then third, photos content. Now listen, when it comes to photos content, you're gonna be creating 2 different types of content. One of them is going to be swipe throughs. For example, 6 steps to becoming a millionaire. And then you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, all on different slides. It'll allow people to swipe through. This is going to increase the amount of time that people spend on an exact post. It's gonna increase the amount of likes it get, amount of comments it get, and it's going to make it really easy for that post to get on the Instagram Explore page, which ultimately is going to make your account blow up. Now, when it comes to photo posts, a lot of you guys need to be making shoppable photo posts. I see so many businesses on Instagram, so many people trying to sell things on Instagram, and you guys are doing an absolutely terrible job. If that's the goal of what you're trying to do, 90% of your posts should be all about brand awareness. 10% of your posts should be only about selling. Story posts only about selling. Having clickable posts, shoppable posts only about selling. You're gonna significantly increase your amount of revenue that you're making on Instagram if you start doing that. Now, if you're not at that stage yet, you guys should be only focused on making Reels content with this current Instagram algorithm. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I would only be pumping out stories, and I would only be pumping out Reels. The only reason that you should be creating photos or those swipe throughs is if you're trying to sell something, or if that type of content is very popular in your niche. Otherwise, you guys would just benefit by pumping out way more Reels right now. So many creators are not taking advantage of this, and I'm telling you, this is a golden opportunity to grow on Instagram right now. Because at the end of the day, we haven't seen this much organic reach on Instagram in years, and right now is when you guys need to take advantage of it. So please, if you want guaranteed growth on Instagram, you need to get in contact with me. Get my recommendations package at the description of this video. It is going to tell you exactly when you should post, what hashtags you should use, and everything else that you should be doing on your account right now to grow on Instagram way faster. This is the same exact program that this creator used to gain over 100,000 followers, this creator over 500,000 followers, and this creator over 1 million followers very quickly with this current Instagram algorithm update. Now, if you want results like that, again, go to the link in the description. If not, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I'm gonna put up on the screen. They're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next.